20 ways to transform your life for the best. Tip number 1. Change something about your life. Pick one thing you want to change about your life, and take small steps to reach your goal. Tip number 2. Learn your triggers. Learn to stop reacting to others. Tip number 3. Let go of control. Accept that the only things you can change in this world are your behavior, your mindset, and your communication style. Tip number 4. Face your dark side. It's not always easy, but when you face your dark side, you bring it to light and immediately allow yourself to shine brighter than ever. Tip number 5. Be responsible. Taking responsibility for your own happiness starts by recognizing your responsibility in your life and stop giving your powers to others. Tip number 6. Assess your life. Look at what you want to change and take steps to change it. Tip number 7. Stop projecting. Since the external world is a pure reflection of us, it can give us a lot of information about ourselves when we take the time to observe and be aware. Tip number 8. Knock down barriers. List what stops you and change that situation. Tip number 9. Create boundaries. A life with boundaries is the perfect environment to be yourself and live your best life. Tip number 10. Stop trying to please others. Once you learn to let go of pleasing others, you start living your own life. You no longer tailor your experience to the image of others but more to what you want and who you are. Tip number 11. Surround yourself with uplifting people. Surround yourself with people who appreciate you for who you truly are. Tip number 12. Know your values. Once you are clear with your values, seek them in your life. That way, you will build a life that is more fulfilling. Tip number 13. Distance yourself from what you don't want. By distancing yourself from things that don't align with your authentic self, you are saying no to distraction and hindrance to living your best life. Tip number 14. Change your relationship with abundance. By saying thank you when you receive a compliment or accepting help when it is offered, you are saying yes to receive. This will shift your life to be more abundant. Tip number 15. Appreciate yourself. Have the goal of becoming your best friend, and your life will take a fantastic turn. Tip number 16. Learn to love your body. Compassion toward ourselves will often lead to better self-esteem and higher self-confidence. Tip number 17. Stop comparing yourself to others. When you compare yourself to others, you automatically feed a belief that you should be like others, that being yourself is not enough. Tip number 18. Connect with your inner child. Take the time to play again, to make mistakes, forgive and try something else. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable and do what your heart tells you to do. Tip number 19. Be kind with your self-talk. Be aware of your negative chatter and transform it into more positive affirmations. Tip number 20. Be self-aware. Self-awareness is the key to becoming the best version of yourself and transforms your life for the best.